So guys, today I'm going to be giving you looksmaxxing guide on how to improve your looks and your value so you can finally go from being chopped to actually liking the person you see in the mirror. Chances are if you clicked on this video, that description fits you perfectly and you're tired of not getting any results, whether it be with dating, making friends, or just life in general. And trust me, people who are more conventionally attractive get treated better. I know it's unfair, but that's life. Hate the game, not the player. If you don't know what looksmaxxing is and you're new to this, it's basically a community where you discuss your looks, your value, such as assets, money, etc., and ways on how to increase all that. This is just the tip of the iceberg, so if you're some guy who's experienced with all this, don't start leaving hate comments yet saying I'm LARPing and giving bad advice. But today in this video, I'm going to focus purely on looks. And maybe in another video, I'll teach you how to increase your SMV, which is your sexual market value, which is basically mainly about dating and what you bring to the table and how easily you'll be able to attract a partner. But anyways, let's get into the actual video so you can finally ascend. First, let's talk about the most important thing, which is your face. And I say it's the most important thing mainly because that's the first thing people notice, besides your height, of course. But I'll argue that face is law, it comes first. Now, I'm not here to lie to you, and I'm here to be brutally honest. Most guys in this world are either average or below average, and I'm kind of leaning on the below average side. For this video, I'll just the regular 1 to 10-10 scale for looks, and not the high tier normie, mid tier normie, and all that, maybe in another video. But right now, I'm assuming you're in the range of 4.5 or 6 out of 10 facially, if we're being honest. And if we're ranking objectively as well, a 6 out of 10 in looks is good, and most guys won't ever reach that level. But to improve your looks facially, you're going to need patience and work. First of all, you need to lose weight and debloat. To do this, you need to fix your diet. You're not 12 years old anymore. You need to be mindful of what you eat, and you need to stop with the sugar, processed garbage, and soft foods. Instead, you should eat fruits if you still want something sweet. Try to eat hard foods so you can define your jaw with the chewing, and drink lots and lots of water. It's going to help you like crazy, I promise. Cut out the sugary drinks and replace it with water only. If you're desperate, you can go with 0 sugar drinks if it's going to keep you from relapsing. You also need to be hitting the gym and trying to get at least 12 to 15% body fat. Around this range, it's healthy and you'll be able to see your jawline and stuff better. Now, if you got a recessed jawline like this guy, don't worry, it's not over, we can fix that. You need to focus on your posture, do jaw exercises, do exercises that help with definition, chew hard foods, and sleep on your back, and that part is for everyone. You should see some improvement, just be patient. As always, skincare is important as well. That's why your diet needs to be good. And you need to make sure you're cleaning your face regularly, changing your sheets, and not sleeping your face, only on your back. Now, I covered the basics of face. I can go in depth with it in another video and really analyze it, like talking about your maxilla and all that. But for now, I'll keep it simple. The next important thing is your frame. Imagine a guy with the most masculine looking face, but he's in a small body. That's going to look uncanny, creepy, and you're just overall chopped. A lot of guys like to say only your face and height matters, but obviously that's not 100% true because you need to look good as well with your frame and physique. Now, for your frame, you're going to want to focus on your back muscles and shoulders to build a nice wide frame. You're going to need to bulk up and eat so you can gain the weight and build your frame in the gym. Now, some people might say this is cope and it's not going to help, but I gave you advice for your face, so stick to that and build your frame, and you're going to at least increase by 1 to 2 points. Also, the guys who are saying this is cope doesn't even bother to try, and they just sit at home all day crying about not getting girls or opportunities. But we're not like them, so remember to build your frame, fix your posture as well. I can't stress how important that is. It just adds overall confidence to your build. And yes, saying just be confident is cope, but this is different. If you know you're good looking and have a good frame, then you have a reason to be confident. If you need to go more in depth, just check out other videos on building your frame and all that. The final tip for this video is focus on building the aesthetic muscles. Now, some guys say gym is cope simply because they see 2 sides of the coin. They either see this massive guy and then say to themselves, I don't want to look like this and girls don't like this, or they see a short jacked guy and they'll say he's compensating and there's no gym for face and height. Again, don't be like those guys. We're here to actually try. Now, I'm not telling you to get jacked like Larry Wheels. I'm telling you to focus on aesthetics and your looks. For the aesthetic muscles that you need to be focusing, it's simple. Think about the muscles that attract stares and looks and work on those. Those are generally your chest, biceps, shoulders, back, and your abs. Of course, work legs too, but we're talking about the aesthetic muscles here. For girls, you should focus on your lower body and abs. Those are the aesthetic muscles for girls. I don't recommend doing stuff like obliques. It doesn't serve any real purpose, and it's said to get you bulky. And triceps isn't the biggest focus too, but it's still important. Remember, we're not trying to get a bulky look, and most of the times, the massive bodybuilders are the ones with big triceps. You also don't need to work on your traps that much, but an important thing I recommend is working on your neck. It's unusual, but trust me, the benefits are great. Imagine some of these guys with small necks, and yeah, it clearly doesn't look good, so don't be like those guys. So guys, this was a quick beginner guide on improving your looks and helping you go from chopped to at least being presentable. Now to recap, you need to focus on your face, your frame, and your physique, but build on the aesthetic muscles like your biceps and focus on the neck muscles because it builds your looks. So guys, hope this video was helpful. I got more coming soon. I'll focus more on the dating side and all SMV aspect and try to teach you how to improve as best as you can. Also, I am 100% transparent with everything I do, so you can ask questions or anything.